Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and beyond, I am Mimikyu, and in today's video we are going to be playing Planet Zoo, so here we go. Welcome to Planet Zoo. Thank you for joining us. You're just a few small steps away from experiencing the world of Planet Zoo. First we will create an avatar of yourself to represent your amazing creations among the Planet Zoo community. Make sure to create someone your friends will recognize. Okay. Okay. Why do I look fucking old? I'll be a teen. Sure. We change the color? We can. Green. Let's go. And might as well match it with the leggings, right? Let's change that hair though. Let's go for this one. Can we change it? We can. Do I have to click it every time? Is it random every time I click it? No. Okay. Fine, we'll be blonde. I don't want glasses, thank you. That'll do. Are you sure? Yes. There we go. Where are we from? Where do you think? Somewhere in the UK. That'll do. Close enough. Okay. We can either play sandbox, career. Let's play career. Just that sound slightly. Let's do the tutorial. The Goodwin House. Difficulty medium. Start new. It's got some catchy music. Definitely vibe to this. But you guys probably might not be able to hear this because of copyright. When building paths, hold Z to create the right angle junction to join two paths at right angles. There we go. Useful fact. Act 1. I got an achievement called fully trained member of staff. Cool, but I haven't done anything, so that makes no sense. Still loading. 12 hours later. Ooh. Here we are! Just like a mini cutscene. Oh, look at the balloons. They're cute. Lions, rawr.
Ah, heyo at Hematu. Yeah, Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language.
I was gonna say, I can't understand you then.
Finally meet you in person.
Good to meet you too.
Although
Hello, Bernard.
You call me Bernie.
Okay, Bernie. I'm still gonna call you Bernard. Well, you're Bernard to me. I guess I'm your wife now, bitch.
Elephant dung into the carpets.
Okay.
As you know, I own several zoos. But
No, I didn't know
like
that.
to show people the ropes here at my home. This
You live here? This is your house?
Zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And pride.
Oh,
Thanks to the lion breeding program we ran in the 80s.
Damn, you're old.
But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in.
Ah, so I'm gonna do all your work for you.
Contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's
Could have just worked with something that didn't have fur. But okay.
Don't worry though, I'm not completely throwing you in at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker. And
Oh, is she now?
you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire. Or even
Well, I'd hope not, because if a house is on fire, that is not a good thing.
less shouting that way.
I like trains. Come on, I want to get into it. This looks pretty.
Hello there.
Hello.
That rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good.
What made
Now,
you guess
I
that?
hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on.
Ooh,
But before we begin
my
the
best way of
real
learning.
work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and
That would be
visiting
a good
some of our
start.
beautiful animals? We'll start
Sure.
by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Oh, the bears. How do I do that? Is it analog keys? W, A, S, and D. Okay. I see it. How do I just zoom in with my mouse wheel?
Did you know that grizzly
Yes.
bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year?
Yes, I
But
did know
then
that as I'm
again, given the
studying
chance, I think a
zoology.
lot of people would do that too.
I probably would
Select
myself.
one of the bears and you'll
Okay.
bring up its information panel.
It is an adult. It is 7.2
This
years
is where you
old.
can find out all kinds of information about your animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more
99%.
about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives. But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel?
The camera. Okay, there we go. Taking it. It's sitting down. Look at the distinguished bear.
See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it.
Okay.
Okay, when
Oh,
you're
that
ready,
booty
let's hop
though.
over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've
Okay.
marked their location for you to find.
Have you? How do I exit the camera mode? You didn't tell me how to do that. You never told me how to exit the camera. I'm gonna assume it's this button. It is that button. Right. That bear though has got a big ass. It's a big. Oh, that's the grass. Okay. Where. Can I look at this from above? No? Okay. Oh, now we're miles away. How do I change the camera angle? Not what I wanted. That is the view I want, but not of the bear. Nope. Am I stuck like this? There must be a button. Zoo. Patterns, no. What's this? No. No. I hear a train. I can zoom out. I figured out how to do that. What does this do? Nope. Damn, controls are confusing. You could have told me how to, like, change my camera angle. Please? That would be helpful. But I found whatever it is we were looking for. I forgot. Rocks. Who is this? What we got? No, that's a train.
Panthera Leo Leo, or the West African lion to you and me. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride. Although prides of that size are pretty rare.
Very rare.
As Bernie
Especially
would
today.
say, those lions are awesome. Which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on,
Sure.
let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Can I... Okay, hold on. Is there a settings? How do I look at the settings? Settings... Oh, wait. What's this? No. What is this? No. Drag? No. No. Paths? No. Blueprints. Construction. Facilities. Nature. Habitats. Barriers. Camera effects. Standard mode. Oh, free loop mode. Is that what I want? Nope. Explorer mode. Ah! I can go up. Scroll wheel is camera zoom. T. No. Lower raise. Toggle HUD. Escape. Exit camera faster. Explore mode. Wait, so am I in the camera mode? Ah! That's a tree! I don't want to look at the tree. Let me look at this. Thank you. There we go. Shift. Shift allows me to faster. What's this do? Shift. Wow, that's a maze. That's amazing. Lol. Okay, camera modes. Please tell me how do I change them? Is it this button? Free look camera, explorer mode. I selected that. What is this? Oh. Right. Hello. I'm here. What do you want me to do?
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something.
An animal?
Two somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Which is... here, animal trading.
There we are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side
Adopt.
menu.
And adopt.
Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works.
So you brought the
last thing
entire
I want is
adoption
you
center.
accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Why not? What's happened to us and elephants? We can create Jurassic Park, but with
When you
elephants.
adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade center, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Sure. How do I... send to zoo? New. Send to zoo.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Okay. How do I do that? It'd be more helpful if you told me how to do that, not just tell us that's what we're going to do. There's gonna be someone in this comment section that's gonna be like, you know you should do
As
this
you can
and
see,
this to make it
those
easier.
caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health.
Rudest, you're very
Let's
posh.
get the warthog's habitat
I'm a
finished up so we can
dogs.
keep them nice and happy.
Oh,
You
he's
see,
still tiny.
each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic.
Tiny box.
And basically how happy they are. And that
box.
overall
Warthog.
welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and
Look at him run! Look at it run!
Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up
Okay.
their animal welfare information panel, which
He's
you'll
hungry and
see here,
thirsty.
where you can see how they're
And he's
doing.
not
That way, you'll know
encouraged, whatever that word
exactly
is.
what areas
'Cause I'm
need to be
dyslexic as fuck,
addressed.
can't read.
Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the zoo
Dodo
portal for more
birds.
information.
Okay. So what now? What do you want me to do?
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To
Okay.
do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now,
Okay,
each
habitats.
animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of
That-
those and a water bowl.
Where should we put the water bowl? Let's put it... There we go. Perfection. Nailed it.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy.
Stimulation.
Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to
You want a
roll
mud
around
bath?
in. That bath
Let's put
will
it over
help
here so they
with
can
their
watch you
enrichment
bath,
welfare.
'cause that's
Just
not
think of their
creepy.
Toy enrichment welfare.
There we go. Next. Put it there, so people can see you. Look at all these people!
Nice work.
Hello,
You've got
welcome
a
to my
knack for this,
zoo.
I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a pharaoh state. Unfinished thingamajigs and what's-its all over.
It looks a
the
lot
shop.
better than
But
how
the
I
first
would
thing
do.
we need to finish is the ostrich habitat.
Oh,
It's
no!
the hippos.
You see that? I don't know where the hippos are. Madam? You didn't tell me where the hippos are. So it's all good telling me they're over there, but I don't know where there is. Is this it? Get rid of that. Don't need that. That's where we're going. Zoom in. Zoom. Okay, so what's wrong with the ostrich?
Before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's
Yeah.
pause the game. Just
Okay.
click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
Oh, yeah. Pause button. Okay, now what? Well, why is there no wall? Is that... Okay.
That's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way.
There's a
Let's
door.
keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built.
Okay.
Okay, Job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all,
Okay.
how else would the keepers get in and out?
They can
Just
teleport.
make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
How does one... there.
Right.
Perfect.
Let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches.
Wow!
I've
Don't need it
marked out
tall, I
an
need it
area for you
long.
to use, so I'd like
That's
you
what
to
she
finish
said.
off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
I'm building a wall, 'cause I am Rose the Builder. Shit. Why does this not connect?
Good work.
Did it? Let me
Remember,
go.
before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier.
Got it.
Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At
Yeah.
least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the
Okay.
guests can see in.
I want to turn all of this into a glass barrier. All of this wall. How do I confirm this? Do I double click? Nope. All of that, glass.
There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's
Ooh.
always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't.
I
The
mean,
last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation
There you
boxes
go.
are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
there you go. Place one. Now what?
Now,
What's next?
before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all,
Yeah.
if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches, eh?
No. Don't know what you mean.
By the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think? Let's get
Already beating
forward
you.
on here.
I'm one step ahead of you. I am already doing that.
While we
How many?
wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item.
Okay.
It's often best to place things like
Have a
enrichments and
repeater.
feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
There you go. Achievement! Gain a bronze star!
Good to see the
Woo!
ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour?
Item
Heaven
unlocked.
forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Reward statue. Lion. Bronze.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Okay. How do I rotate? You haven't told me how to
You need
rotate.
to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect
Z.
up to the path.
I think I'll place it there. Invalid rotation? You're an invalid rotation! Move the arrow. Wait. Hold down Z. Oh, hold, not press. Oh, I'm dumb. I know. What's this one do? Where does this one go? Huh?
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh,
Okay.
but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness. Negatively. In case that wasn't clear.
No, it wasn't
Something that
clear at all, woman.
facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power, and that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut.
Whoa.
So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
Oh, sweet! We're gonna build Optimus Prime! Jokes.
Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in the zoo. So, once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
Listen, I can't... Invalid rotation. Why? I'm rotating. Is that valid?
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then.
Okay.
Bengal tigers.
Oh,
We want to adopt some,
yes.
but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet.
Oh.
Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Oh no, it's not. I see it. Thank you. Now what do you want me to do? Build a wall again? Donald Trump! But Donald Trump this.
Your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So, go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Yes,
Oh,
boss.
and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Yes, boss. I will do what I can. This is not a very pretty sight, but the tigers will be prettier than the wall. Place the wall. We don't want roaming tigers. As much as I kind of disagree with the idea of zoos and exporting animals for money. How do I forgot how to... Do I click it? Okay, and then I also want those three. There's glass. Then we'll put the door down there.
Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier.
Okay.
Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode.
Okay, how does one... Oh.
Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool.
I thought I did. I'm just building a glass here. Nice. There you go. No? Double click. Yeah, double clicking. I don't want to build a road. No, I don't want to build a road. I want to hire the wall. No. You mean... Listen. I don't want to build a... wall. Okay. Add a habitat, yes. Select boundary height. How do I select the height, though? You're not helping. Just do this. This is not going well, is it? How do you want me to select the... Connect the... how do I make the boundary height? Do I actually just do this? Does that... No? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Wait a minute. Oh. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. So dumb. It wants it to be how high? I forgot. There. No? Okay, how do I destruct? Can I demolish this? Demolish, yes. Thank you. Now select all. Yes. All selected. Cool. Rise. Now select all. Bum 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 bum. Raise. How high? How do I... Editor, you're gonna make me a jump cut to when I figure this out.
20 minutes later.
Boom. Now just put a gate back on. Perfect. I've done so. All walls should be high enough now. I'm not going through and getting all these walls to the same bloody height.
Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll want to make sure it reaches a height of at least 3.7 meters.
I think I did it, finally. That took way too long. Oof.
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
There you go. Now what?
Okay, that's the habitat.
Adoption time.
The habitat gate's in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Already doing so. And tigers officially added to the zoo.
Collect and deliver the tigers. Let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Done.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some
Okay.
animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Okay.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Okay. Have that. A rubbing pad. There you go.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape.
Look at my
Now,
tiger.
The tigers will need a shelter in their habitat,
Oh,
so they
so
can
cute.
hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although, given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat.
Done.
You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
I already did it. Next.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
Not the camera.
Rightio, click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
They need less. So they need more.
Okay then, open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil.
Soil.
Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Here you go. There you go, your soil. Is this enough? Okay, now I need some short grass.
Right then. All animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know,
Yes.
deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To
Hmm.
get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia.
Okay,
Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other.
there you go.
The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Environment.
Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want.
You go, more
You
trees?
can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Okay. I'm placing trees in random places because I can't see. Can we close this door? Forgot how to change the camera angle. There we go. Now. Trees. As you request. How many trees do you want? I'm running out of tree room. The North African bush. Where's that? Cranberry bush? You want a cranberry bush? Where's the moss? Where's the moss at? No. There it is. There's some. Yeah. This one? No. Plants. Rocks. What do you want? Cause I can't find it. Wait. Oh, that's bamboo. Where is it? I can't find what they're after. So I'm going. Is it this one? Ah! I got a silver star.
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave. Even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Okay, so what now?
Let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Okay. Where are they? It's definitely zoomed way too far. Are they over here? Can I close this and minimize that? Thank you. To the maze! I'm here. What do you want me to do?
Then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing.
Found
Although
one.
technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese.
Social group. There's not enough of them.
Expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
But how?
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space, and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
I mean, they're lonely. We need to add more. Here. I shall add you some friends as you request.
Right.
There's
As you
one.
can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female
2.
peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Already done so. This is a longer video. There we go.
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
Is it a snow leopard? Snow leopard, where are you? She's probably also lonely. Here we are.
Just
Not enough
like
snow.
people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag.
Oh god.
In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy.
Really?
You
Purposes?
can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not
Okay.
a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you?
Yeah.
This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
It's all this, it isn't. I want to select. No, I don't want to raise it, I want to select it. Select. Thank you. Oh, it's this bit over here. Oh, that's... Yeah, you don't want that. No, no, no. We must... No, no, no. You may like to... You have to respect... Can I change?
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather, you should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Warm. What do you want me to do now, woman? I turned on the heat map. It's not helping.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
There we go.
You
This...
can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good
There you go.
use of them.
It should be cold enough now.
It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Agreed. You want some rocks? Hello, leopard. Rawr. You look cute. Let's add some rock. Here you go, have some rock. Here's some rock. Want some rock. Some rock. Some rock. Some rock. Snow, here you go. Should cheer you up a bit. Here you go. Don't need this grass. What do you mean? You're telling me there's too much or not enough? I'm confused. Okay, too much grass. Okay. Got it. I can remove that, no problem. You don't want any grass? Happily remove the grass. Snow leopards are important.
Now then,
There we go.
all of that should give you a pretty good understanding.
Oh, that's
of how
actually
to make
really pretty to
animals
look at.
happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats.
Okay.
That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic.
Okay.
Now,
But how-
to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Okay. So where's food management? Is that there? Aha! Animal alert. Go. Low welfare. What's wrong in here? Let's see. Social. Okay, you tell me there's not enough of you. Okay, that's fine. Let's adopt you some. Low welfare. Social. Okay. Is that too little or too much? Whoa, low welfare, low welfare. What's wrong, though? Okay, you need some entertainment. Let's get some entertainment in here for these. All entertainment items for turtles. What does a turtle like? Bridge? I don't think they'll want a bridge. There's a cloth bridge. Nature pit. The large climbing area. Because that's definitely what turtles want. Is this too... Are you having too much, like... Maybe. Maybe. Barriers. Well, let's do... One-way glass. Change that to one-way glass. You, one-way glass. Should be a bit better for them. Ah, they're already going up already. Food in the habitat. Wait, you've not got food in this entire... Why is there no food in your habitat? What is going on here? Right, have a large one. A couple of large ones. Let's get a couple of water ones in there. I know you can drink out the pond, but you know. Right. How are we doing now? Welfare's going up. Food and food enhancement and toys. Habitat, entertainment, toys. Have a weird drum. Have this. Have whatever that is. Have a ball. Play football. First one to kick it in pond wins. Oh, I don't have the DLC. Can I play this one? There we go. What are we looking at? How are we doing? Alright, we need inefficient food. Okay. So let's change this food. Food. Slow feeder. There we go. Can we place that anywhere? There we go, there's a slow feeder. Foragey box. Whoa, that's massive. Whoa, why is that so big? God damn! Put a little barrel feeder. Tree log feeder? I did place that. Coal keepers. Come on. What's good for a turtle? I don't know what's good for a turtle. Maybe the frozen block? Has that done it? You're happy. You're okay. You're happy. I did it. Right? Did I fix them? Sea management. Animals.
As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So, if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button.
The zebras.
I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
They need more toys. Have some toys. Here's that. Have a little climbing tire. That might be fun. Or scratching pad. Hiding little seat thingy. Maybe I like that? I don't know. Food. Bushbill. Slow feeders are always a good thing. How about a tree thing? They look cool, right? Frozen block of fruit. Zebra. I have. What's to say? Inefficient food is it being provided? Okay, can I? Come on, hurry up. Sister. I need you to 10-4 this. Come on. Hurry, rush. Rush this through, please. Come on, keepers. Include... No. Can the keepers hurry up? Excuse me, I need to check your welfare. Your... Provide to... Inefficient food and is being provided to cover all Okay, so we need more food. Large food bowl, because there's some big ones in here. Have a water pipe. And we'll have a medium food tray. And a large one there. Is that enough? Suitable. Yes. No. Okay. Not suitable for species. Then delete it. I wish there was a way I could like see what's suitable for said animal. But looking at this, they want large food troughs. Right? And then a large bowl? Is that enough? Have I fixed the problem? No, I have not. What is wrong? Show. Habitat. Maybe once it's filled? No? Oh wait, they're running over. Hold on. Wow, look at that thing go! Look at them all! I did it! I did something! I did a thing! Okay. But why? Is that not a... Huh? You want two of those? I need to just, like, copy this. I mean, they seem happy. They're eating, right? What next? Food. Inefficient food environment is being provided to cover all animals. But all animals... Ooh. Oh, okay. We need toys for zebras. No, not the zebras, the giraffes. So maybe something like that? No, we need some cool stuff. What we got? Tree. Aha! This should do it. Have a tree. Huzzah! Huzzah! And a bigger tree. No? It's just not... Okay. Zebras like balls, right? And giraffes? No? Food. Coalkeeper. Come on. Wait, what's this mean? It has a heart by it. Is this what they want? Huzzah! No? Please? I am struggling. I don't know what they want. I don't know how to keep them happy. Do you want a water pool? I doubt it, because I got one. I'm assuming they want trees. Why is it placing them over here? I want them in the habitat. I don't know. Skittle? Do they want a skittle? Have a skittle? Did that work? Did I do anything for any of them? How are the zebras doing? The zebras, come here. This is a long... Okay. I can't figure this out, so I'm gonna leave it here for today, guys. And if you do like it, what you see, I'll do it again. I've been Mimikyu Girl, and I hope you enjoy. So, see ya. Bye!